You are an 18 to 20 something year old in Singapore. Maybe you're currently a student in university or a young adult a few years into the working world. Your life is going pretty okay. You are feeling comfortable and you have a set routine that you're able to follow. But you can't shake this persistent feeling that something feels off. You feel stagnant, like you're not really moving forward in life. Perhaps you're a student that's studying something that you're not really interested in, or in your late 20s, few years into a job that doesn't really bring you much fulfillment. You have these same recurring thoughts of wanting to break out of this mundane cycle that you're in, but not really doing anything about it, or not really knowing how to do anything about it. And even when we know what to do, the activation energy and supposed risk is so high that we figure it's best to just play it safe. There's no way I could change jobs now, or I'm already halfway through my degree. It would be a waste for me to change courses now or drop out. First and foremost, I want to say, you are not alone. I'm pretty sure most young Singaporeans have felt this way at some point of time in their lives. We grew up in a very risk-averse society. We're raised on practicality and the need to survive. And that's why we crush our individuality to conform. Because to conform would be the most likely path to success in Singapore. Go for that STEM course instead of what you're interested in to get a good paying job, so that you can own a house by your 30s, and to have a stable income to keep yourself alive. And most of us were raised with this mindset, because that was the way our parents and grandparents had to live. They were growing up in a country that was at risk of going to shit at any point of time. The government had to instill this discipline of conforming to ensure that the country could move forward together and achieve the prosperity that it has today. But things are slightly different now. We aren't that same country that's struggling to survive, but we still learn to live like we are. It's why we have this feeling of comfort, but we still feel stuck at the same time. We're not struggling to survive anymore, but we're not really pushing ourselves forward either. We are still. And when we try to push ourselves outside of the comfort zone and do something for ourselves, it feels unnatural. It literally goes against the wiring in our behaviors, one that's centered around conformity and not our individuality. There's an intrinsic fear that your safety would crumble if you would dare to be happy. It's why we celebrate when others take the risks that we wouldn't dare. Just look at all the viral videos of young Singaporeans choosing to become hawkers. We can see that our society values taking risks, as long as it's not ourselves doing the risking. But there is a value in finding comfort in discomfort, because discomfort is a catalyst for growth. When you start something new for yourself, it's not meant to be comfortable at all. You didn't go into the swimming pool the first time knowing how to swim immediately. I'm not telling you to go quit your job or drop out with no plan in sight. Take it one step at a time. Always wanted to be a baker? Start small. Go for some baking classes on the weekends. Start baking for your friends. If feedback is good, then maybe try selling that to a bunch of your followers. Build your pool of clients. Placing yourself in positions of discomfort is the key to unstucking your life. So when you start thinking of discomfort, think of it more as an opportunity for growth rather than something you should be actively avoiding. And I know very well that it's scary to fail, but courageous people are not the ones with no fear. They're the ones that persist even with their fear. You might think that you're not cut out for whatever it is your dream is, but trust me, almost no successful person thinks they're cut out for what they want until they actually started doing it. You can't control the circumstances that led you to this point of feeling stuck in life, but ultimately it's your responsibility to do something about it, because that is within our control. Don't just be the person that champions others for taking risks in this country. Be the person that you would champion as well.